Hey everyone, it's DJ Ben, aka Yellow Pig Bear. Welcome back to another episode of Banzai Japan. Today, we're visiting a theme park, which I took my students to just a couple of weeks ago. We had so much fun. There's so many things to do in this place. I thought it'd be a great idea to feature this place on Banzai Japan. So, without further ado, let's explore Murasaki Mura. Murasaki Mura is not your average theme park. It doesn't have any roller coaster rides. However, it's filled with activities. It's a theme park that's heavy on workshops and cultural experiences. So before I begin any activities for today, I've decided to spend some time eating and show you guys what's available here if you're hungry. Alright, so the first dish for today is oden. Now, oden is a really light dish. It's filling, but it's not heavy on the gut. So having oden is a great start for the day. I've also ordered yakitori. I've ordered 5 sticks of yakitori. I haven't had oden in some time, yakitori as well. So having these today I think it's a great choice. As I've said, Murasaki Mura is heavy on activities. And here are a couple of workshops that I believe will pique your interest. First up, brown sugar making. The brown sugar making workshop is great for solo travelers, families and large groups. In fact, they've got discounted prices for large groups and a special price for families. The workshop instructor is very insightful and sheds light on the entire process of brown sugar making. So here are a couple of things I've learned from my lesson with Sensei. So the entire process of turning sugarcane juice into brown sugar takes about 3 hours. The juicing takes about 30 to 45 minutes. Boiling the sugarcane juice takes about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And finally, the thickening and crystallization of the brown sugar into blocks takes about 30 to 45 minutes. In addition, 1 stick of sugarcane only produces 1 tiny block of brown sugar. So it's actually very expensive to make 1 block of brown sugar. And so if you're wondering why is brown sugar so expensive when you buy brown sugar bubble tea, that's the reason why. End the glass with a cup of brown sugar tapioca milk tea and a bowl of Okinawa zenzai. Life is too bitter to not have sweet things. The Chinsuko experience. Tucked away in the heart of Murasaki Mura is the Yomitan Nature School. At the Nature School, you get the opportunity to participate in a Chinsuko making workshop. Chinsuko is a traditional Okinawan treat. It's a simple shortbread cooking made of flour, sugar and lard. It's been a staple of Okinawan culture for centuries. During this experience, you mix the dough yourself, shape it by hand and pop it into the oven. The staff here will walk you through every step, and the best part is, you get to eat your creation fresh, warm and crumbly. Forget buying souvenirs, this is how you make memories, sweet, buttery and 100% hands-on. Right next to me is a stone oven that's used to bake the Chinsuko. Traditionally, people use a stone oven to bake their Chinsuko. However, today I'm only using the gas oven simply because it's a lot cheaper for the course and it's a lot more convenient for the people. It's okay to use a gas oven. A lot of places use a gas oven to bake their Chinsuko. Using a stone oven would be a lot better. However, like I said, it's a lot more convenient if you just use a gas oven. At Murasaki Mura, you can choose to do your Chinsuko with a stone oven or a gas oven. The difference being that if you choose the stone oven, it's going to cost a lot more money. I've decided to make things easier for my bank account, and so I went with the gas oven today.
Banzai Japan クイズの時間です。本日の当選者には私が紫村で作ったアクアドームをプレゼントします。じゃあクイズの質問は紫村の中にあるチンスコ作りを教えてくれる学校の名前は何でしょう？答えはコメント欄に書いてくださいね。いいね、シェア、チャンネル登録もお忘れなく。
One of my personal favorites was the glassblowing workshop. Here, artisans are turning recycled glass into beautiful, vibrant Ryukyuan glassware, and you get a chance to make one yourself. After choosing your shape and color, a skilled craftsman guides you as you blow, spin, and shape molten glass into something uniquely yours. The process is fast, fiery, and totally hypnotic. These pieces aren't just pretty, they're eco-friendly, repurposing old bottles into something full of life and color. If you want a souvenir with meaning and a little sweat, you can't beat this. You don't just take home glass, you take home a story.
The horseback riding experience was my most exciting experience at Murasaki Mura. However, it was also a sad experience for me at the same time. I had requested for a bigger horse. Instead, they gave me this little mare, and I was kind of worried for her because of my size, and I was really hoping I wouldn't break her back. Next up, screen printing. The screen printing experience goes for 2,500 yen. You get to screen print 4 unique images or text on a white t-shirt. Although screen printing isn't peculiar to Okinawa, I thought it was still worth the money considering that I don't do screen printing as often. Minasan, konnichiwa. 先週のバンザイジャパンクイズの答えを発表する時間がやってきました。質問は、イエローピグベアが沖縄で一番好きな料理はどれでしょう？ A. タコライス B. 沖縄そば C. 海ぶどう。正解は B. 沖縄そばです。先週のクイズでは当選者が1名だけいらっしゃいました。そのラッキーな方はグレースチュア73913です。おめでとうございます。近日中にご連絡させていただきますので、お好きな商品をお選びくださいね。And finally, the aquadome making experience. Now, these aren't the only experiences you get to experience at the Murasaki Mura. There are more experiences, more workshops available. You can find more information about these workshops or experiences on their website, but it's all in Japanese, so you might need to translate everything. Also, for some of these workshops or experiences, you need to make bookings in advance, and some of them require a minimum of at least 2 people.
That's all I've got for you guys here today on Bonsai Japan. If you've enjoyed today's episode of Bonsai Japan, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Just a quick reminder, the next episode of Bonsai Japan will be a live Bonsai Japan episode. Don't miss out on the next episode of Bonsai Japan. Remember to subscribe and click on the notification button to stay notified. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of Bonsai Japan.